Stop! Police!
Oh, shit.
We have a multiple 600 in progress for most of each. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here!
Hey, what's up? This is Community Service with Craig Conant. That's me.
I got a goddamn kitchen. I have a bed.
I don't have a kitchen.
No, I'm talking about you having everything you need.
Oh, yeah.
You got a kitchen. You got a bed.
That's
dog. Vision
that's a
board.
fake out. Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hey, everybody, this is Kyle Erby, and he thinks
What's
I
up,
have a
man?
kitchen.
Man, I'm looking at a fridge, homie. You can't not. That's a tall fridge, dog. You can't. That ain't no college dorm
Dog,
fridge.
That bamboozles everybody. That bamboozled me, but
you
I
have
don't
an
care. I'm
oven?
happy. No, that is a walk-in closet with a
Oh,
refrigerator.
that's funny.
It's a closet that
Yeah.
appears to look like a kitchenette, but
how
if you
you-
look closer, there's no oven, there's no sink, there's no
Man,
stove.
Do you need an oven, dog?
No, I don't.
Exactly. You got what you need, player. That's what I'm talking about, man. I love your place, man. This is inspiring.
I do love it, and even when I make it, I was like, I'll just make this my podcast studio.
Yeah, right. You gonna drop this place like a motherfucker.
Yeah, you're right. I'll probably just give it to Chris right here.
There you go. Oh, dude.
All right.
Yeah,
nah,
you're
man. Chris is you gonna be paying Chris so much, he gonna have something fly too. Man.
Yeah. You hear that, Chris?
That works.
You want a kitchen?
Yeah, I would like a kitchen.
You can't have one.
Oh, you got everything you need, man. You got light. Man. I love your place, bro.
You said something very poetic outside.
What
It was
is
just
that?
a beautiful day. I seen
Yeah.
butterflies. I like plants. I was like, it's
I
a
love
beautiful
plants
day.
too, man.
And then what'd you say?
I said, man, I hate when I mess around and don't realize it's a beautiful day.
yeah.
Fuck around and miss a beautiful day.
So wake up, motherfuckers.
wake up.
You at the beach.
You know what
Smile,
I mean?
goddamn it.
For real. Like
It's
if you're
the
on a
ocean.
jog, right now, this is Kyle Erby telling you to look at the sky and be like, you know what, this day is
Yeah.
kind of nice.
Look up.
Yeah,
There's
man.
constellations.
Get off your phone, man.
Maybe not in the daytime, but look up.
No, I heard there's light pollution. That's why we don't see that shit.
Yeah, and pollution.
Oh yeah, that helps.
No, but there's
helps.
both. You don't realize it until you drive out to the boonies. Then you look up, you're like, oh my God.
What are those?
There's a movie theater in the sky.
Hey man, that's not a walk-in closet because that's a closet. That's big. That's
Yeah,
big for
or a big closet. Or
All right, I guess. And wait, hold on, man. Nobody has that's a kitchen sink, bruh.
there's no sink, bro. I
you
live
got
here.
I know. I'm telling you,
You
what's in
do
your
the
house.
dishes in the bathtub
I
and
know.
tell me I have a kitchen sink.
You have a kitchen window.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know what that is, but it is not a kitchen.
Yeah, you're like
They
dude,
just
it's not
put a
kitchen
fridge
sink.
in
you
a
can't tell
closet.
me.
It's like, I think it maybe actually was a vanity room because that's the bathroom.
To the left.
Yeah. So good thing about my kitchen
Yeah.
is next to the toilet.
Do you hit the pull-ups, man?
I'm lazy.
Yeah, man.
I know.
They just sit there.
I got it with the intention. You're going to do pull-ups every day of your life. I do them like twice a month.
All right.
I do them.
Yeah, at least you do them, dog.
Yeah, every time I feel guilty, I'm like, all right, take that shit down. That's when I'll do them.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, well, I better leave it up.
But I did them.
Yeah, that's the vicious
I got
cycle.
through it, man.
You probably work out. You look like you work out.
I work out, man. Me and my dad and my sons, we do 100 push-ups a day. And 100 crunches or
I got to
sit-ups.
get my life together.
Push-up challenge 5 days a week, man. And then we text on the chain to say we did them.
I seen your son. Is he in college ball or high
Yeah,
school?
man. I got a boy playing college football. Isn't that
That's
true?
awesome, dude.
Yeah, man. That's
I
true.
seen that post on the Facebook. I
Yeah,
gave it a
man.
heart. I was like, oh, that's dope.
Look at that. I got the heart, not the light. That's what's
Yeah.
up. That's respect.
That
Yeah, man. I
deserves
got
a
4
heart.
kids, man.
And one's in college already playing.
Yeah, I
football.
got from 19 to 6. I was about to say 5, but she had a birthday.
That's crazy.
I know.
I
That's a
got
trip.
no kids.
Man, smart move. I mean, I love them. They're the best part of my life, but, you know.
I want them and I will have them. I
got
just,
any,
I just need a kitchen first.
You got any kids that you would have had? Yeah, like pregnancy scares and shit?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, kids.
Yeah.
Got a few of those. Got
Yeah.
a few of those too, man. Sorry, we got sad. Just took this. He was like, yeah, I guess I do. Chris, you got any of those babies out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, everybody does. Everybody got
He's
sad.
like, yeah.
Well, podcast is over. we
Yeah.
just start crying.
You got a woman's right to choose baby out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah.
It happens.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, man. So we doing community service today.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you for keeping my podcast on track.
No, I know. Like,
No,
I'm not hosting your
I'm
podcast.
genuine.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even know. Most of the time, people are like, they look at me like, what's next? I'm like, I don't know. Help me out, bro. Come on.
No, I was listening to your podcast, man, and I enjoyed it.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, that's how I knew it was community service. And yeah, you told me you're going to we might talk about some crazy things.
Yeah, drinking and drugging, getting
Yeah.
arrested, anything that may have been a bad event that taught you a lesson to not do. Maybe don't jump off that roof into that crowd of people.
So I've never been crazy like you, Craig, with the crazy stories. I don't have any. All mine involve women. That's my vice. You know what I mean? That's my
They
drug.
get you, man.
Yeah,
They get
dude.
you.
Like, my dad's an addict, and he's like in the program, and I started thinking, man, I guess I could be in the program.
Yeah.
For women, because I'm like, God damn it, it costs you everything, cost me a marriage.
Sometimes it's worse.
Yeah, man. Like, damn it, expensive.
There goes my home. There goes my happy home.
There goes my wife
With some
and
weekend
kids.
pussy. Was it worth it? At the time, it was.
It was fun at the time.
And then afterwards, you're like, oh no, my whole world is upside down.
Oh, I guess.
Way to go, you fucking asshole.
You let me
What
down
you do
again.
that for?
You let me down again. But,
I don't think women understand how insane our dicks are.
well, man, I studied the science of it, Craig. And I realized, man, what it is we are like women, they say women are gold diggers. They like money. No, they're looking for stability. That's why they like money. They want stability.
They want a home.
Yeah.
They want to be taken care of. Who doesn't?
Well, we want to stick and move, right? Our nature is to populate the earth. All right, that's our nature. It's gonna sound crazy.
You hear
This is
that,
just nature.
ladies?
So our nature is to populate the earth, right? What's up, cutie cat? And their nature is they're trying to they don't want you to go. So we want to stick and move, and they want you to stay.
Yeah.
So that's the ultimate.
Yeah,
The battle.
I did watch a TED Talk on it, and
Oh,
I
really? I need to
hate
look that up.
people that say that.
Like, say what?
Like, watch a TED Talk and then try to be knowledgeable
Oh,
on
okay.
it.
I want to know which one you watched so I can
It
watch
was just on monogamy,
Ugh.
and
What was it?
I don't even
I'll
know.
look it up.
But it just was science facts. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, I forgot most of them, but at the bottom line is we are creatures that are supposed to spread our seed, but then
Yes.
there's consciousness and love.
Yes.
And basically, at the end of it, they said we're fucked
Yes.
because we're torn, because half of us, evolution and our body want one thing
Yes.
and our heart wants another.
Not only that, you're bringing the religious shit
Yeah.
that we've been all told.
Yeah.
And so that brings there's a whole set of rules. Like, I always find it interesting when women want contradictory things. Like, they want an NBA guy, but they want him to be faithful. It's like, NBA, like, that doesn't even make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, NBA guy, or like they'll like this thug guy, this wild animal of a guy, right? And then they'll neuter him, and then they don't like the guy they turn him into.
Let him be a thug, baby.
Yeah, let him thug,
Let him
man.
run them streets.
Yeah, that's
And
what
come home and wax that ass.
that's what attracted you, right? You know what I mean? You get an NBA guy and you're mad he's never home. Like, he's got 82 games.
Yeah.
He's got 41 on the road.
Yeah.
And he's very, whatever. So it's
I was just watching The Wire too. Like they marry the cop because he's
Yeah.
a cop, and then they
Yeah.
don't want him to be a cop. It's like it's in his blood.
he's a cop.
He's a comic. He's
You know
a
what
comic.
I saw,
He's
man? There's this movie, man, with Robert Redford where he's robbing banks. It's like old man with a gun or some shit.
Yeah.
Google it. But this motherfucker he robbed banks till the end, bruh. He fell in love, and he was just like, hey, it's what I do.
I rob banks.
I love that I love when people know what the fuck they do.
It's true, and I love it when you do find a real one that understands that.
Shit, dude.
And
yeah, you're right.
And that's it.
I'm about to be sneezing because of your cat soon.
I'm sorry, man.
Don't be sorry,
I
but
got
just
some
understand
tissue.
when the audience starts to see my nose twitching.
You're allergic?
I'm not on cat. Yeah, I'm not on
You're
coke.
my
I got
second
2
guess.
hours before my my throat closes. So we
Well, we better make it cracking real quick then.
What's up, cutie cat? So just understand,
Hey,
if my shit start doing this,
Hey, Cat, maybe you go outside for a little
nah,
bit.
it's too late. It's everywhere.
Okay.
It's in every. I don't give a fuck.
Achoo.
I don't care. I'm just saying, when you start seeing the nose twitching like Bewitched, it's just my nose is mad, trying to get out. It's trying to get the stuff out. Whatever I inhaled.
I feel like we just voiced unpopular opinion.
About what? About the monogamy and shit?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing about it, man. Nobody wants to talk about it. And that's why nobody talks
does.
about it. I talk about it on my podcast a lot, the MRA podcast with Kyle and Kamal.
Check it out.
Where it's basically guys have been pretty much conditioned to not keep it real. And that's what my podcast is about. It's guys trying to keep it real. And every once in a while we bring women on to balance this out. But we just say the shit you're not supposed to say.
Yeah, I love that Tupac song, Temptations.
I see you're a Tupac fan.
Oh my God, I can't
Pac's your
get
guy.
enough. I don't even know. I swear to God, I'm on the spectrum because like everything goes. I'll listen to Tame Impala, then Tupac, Stooges, then Tupac, Pixies, then
Stooges?
Tupac. No,
Oh, it's a musical group?
Yeah,
I'm thinking you're
you
talking
got
about
it.
comedy and shit.
no. I'm just saying everything goes like Tupac
Back to
is
Tupac.
every other listen, and
yeah.
I can't. And I thought I would get over it. I can't. I
Yeah,
just.
Tupac's your guy. The way we're sitting here with these mics and these headsets, I feel like we're on the wide world of sports right now.
We are, man.
It feels like we're watching the game.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Biggie, man.
Biggie? I love Biggie too.
Oh,
I
cool.
hate the
I
people
thought it
that
was
are
gonna get
against
awkward.
it. It's like, hey, how about both?
I
How
know.
about both?
Well, that's my philosophy on women too. But
You
that's
could like
a whole nother story.
vegetables and a steak.
My boy in Houston, man, he has his joke. It's not mine, and Kanis Nana, and he said, basically, you can like ass and titties. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to like
Yeah.
you just you
There's
know.
no verses.
Well, people try to make it be verses though. You know what I mean? And it's just like, no, man.
Yeah.
It's like if they see a black guy with a white girl, they assume he doesn't like black women. It's like you
I
can
love
like ass
black
and
women.
titties. Yeah, you can
The
like both.
first porno I ever had was with
Hilarious.
Mr. Marcus in India.
Oh, that dude gets busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That
Yeah.
dude puts it down. You know, some people are leaving. They got another window up, Googling Mr. Marcus right now.
That's that old school porn, man. I seen him at the grocery store in Albertson in Torrance. I was in high school. I was like, hey, that looks like Mr. Marcus.
Hilarious. You definitely Southern California guy. I could feel it in your vibe. Are you? Or you
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Arizona
Born
or
and
some shit?
raised.
Okay.
Born and
Where'd
raised.
you go to high school, man?
Oh, I messed up the lighting. I went in West High School in Torrance, California.
Torrance. That's, believe it or not next to Compton.
Yeah.
Sorta.
Torrance is the suburbs, and it is a nice area, but it borders Redondo Beach. It's nice, but then it borders Carson and Compton, and so as you get down here, it gets a little bit
Sketchy.
sketchy.
As
But
people say.
we got T Flats. That's our big gang. Tortilla Flats.
Is that the name of the gang?
Yeah, and then there's La Rana.
Is Tortilla Flats really the name of it, or is that like the diss
No,
name
that's
of it?
that's the.
I thought you were dissing them. Are we dissing T Flats right now?
No. I don't gangbang,
Okay.
despite the flannel.
Yeah, you definitely got the and the Mexican accent.
And then what's the other one? Hang on, there's 3 gangs in Torrance.
Are you half?
Yeah,
Half
I'm half
white and
Mexican.
Mexican?
Yeah, my mom's full Mexican. My dad's gringo.
Gringo. Where's he from?
Boston, but
Oh,
he
shit.
moved here when he was 12. So,
Boston is white, man.
he's white.
That's
He's
where they make the white people.
blonde hair, blue eyes, white.
Yeah. Is he like Irish or some shit?
German English.
Damn.
Yeah, they were Wesley. His my nana, his mom, she grew up in wealth, like mink coats as a baby, wealth, driver, caretaker, all that.
Who doesn't have a driver?
But then the Great Depression happened and so she went from immense wealth to poverty. And so she was always like penny pinchers, coupons. You're
Yeah.
like, Nana, get over it, all right?
Speaking of the
You're
Great
90.
Depression,
Spend your fucking money.
how do you handle mood swings and shit? The comedians tend to have the sadness.
I don't know. I did actually on my Insta story yesterday. I was talking about being happy and sad, and because I'm not depressed, I'm not suicidal. I mean, maybe some mild depression, but like, there's mad highs and lows. Because like, I'll do a fucking theater gig with Chris D'Elia, and then come back here and do an open mic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the like people think you're a fucking rock star. You're like,
Yeah.
all right, one night. What about the next night? Until you build up your fan base to become
Yeah.
like Chris or Theo or Rogan or
those guys are
Silverman or
killing
whoever
it.
the fuck.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
and even on the road with him, you just do a sold out show, 2,000 people, and rip it, and you're high off adrenaline. But then there's the come down, and then you're just like in your hotel, like, even though the come down might be normal,
Yeah.
it still feels so low because of how high you were running.
That's what coffee does to me.
Yeah.
Like coffee makes me sad after. I never knew. I just started
that's why you
drinking.
keep drinking.
I know. That's why I just started drinking coffee this year. I'd never drank it.
I am addicted to coffee. I
Man,
got
I
some
love
cold
it.
brew in there. I
That's
got cold
funny.
brew concentrate.
Yeah, man,
I got-
I'm
I
a
got
rook,
yerba
so I don't know
mate.
shit about it, dog.
All I know is make my eye twitch.
Was
Then
how
I
you
want
get?
it. Then I want
I
it.
love coffee
That was
now,
my
man.
favorite tweet I ever tweeted. I said, if the coffee doesn't make me shit my pants, I
Hilarious.
don't want it.
Hell yeah. That's how you know it's good. It's like when you're smoking marijuana and you coughing or whatever.
I might actually wear those shoes.
Oh, okay. You mean like you would actually buy them?
I'm a particular. I got Vans till
That's
the
my
day I
son.
die, but I do love and appreciate Nikes, and I always wanted a pair of Jordans or some shit like that. But I get in my head, it's like out of character.
I stay in character too, man.
If I wore Nikes on stage, I did one time, and I was in my head, my set.
and
I was
you
like,
th-
I'm
and
a
I
fraud.
just didn't even notice.
I'm a phony.
Well, you have your whole brand. You have your whole look.
Yeah,
And you were talking about yesterday at the store how you wear the same shit every day.
every day.
I wear the same shit. Today is one of the only days I'm not wearing like a zip up hood. I do have a scarf with me because my neck gets cold. Like it's hot as hell. I don't know where the fuck
This
my-
is
oh, it's right
California, sir.
there. Dude, my neck is always cold, man. If the AC is on, I need my neck covered.
Who the hell has a cold neck in summer?
Me. Yeah, man. I hate the AC, dog. I hate the AC. The AC makes my throat scratchy.
How do you? It does a little bit. It's a little wonky in the air. But But to touch, I talked about it. But how do you deal with the high highs and low lows of stand up? How you do amazing
The stand-up
shows?
doesn't bother me, man. It's the coffee.
It's the coffee.
Yeah, man.
It's
Maybe the coffee just fucking with you.
No,
I
take
need the
that
coffee
back.
though. The coffee is great for writing for me. It's like, oh shit, this is nice little performance enhancer.
I'm a sober Sally, so I always loved coffee my entire life. But the moment I got sober, it was like I liked it to like, no, this is this is me.
Yeah.
There's nothing. You can't take this away from me, like that.
I used to deal with I used to do like the positive self-talk. You know, I tell you the one thing that really works, man, is appreciation. I almost said gratitude, but appreciation in my opinion
That's
is
the
better.
same.
No.
No, it's not. How is that different?
It's just they have a different vibration, man. Gratitude and appreciation. Appreciation is a little
Gratitude, I think I hate now because of the restaurant gratitude.
more pure. Oh,
And you have to order. Don't you have to order a weird way? Has anybody
I've
been
never
there?
been there. It's vegan shit.
Oh, yeah.
They say shit like just they
Like-
force positive. I'm all about positivity, but don't force that shit on me like you're a fucking Jehovah's Witness knocking at my fucking door. Like I might have joined you a long time ago if you wouldn't have knocked on my goddamn door at 8 a.m.
No, man. Like my thing is first thing in the morning. I did not do it today because I could tell my energy's off. Is I like to go list the things I'm thankful for.
You want to rub some of my rocks?
No, that sounds like you're talking about your balls, my dude.
Nah, I meant my little bowl of rocks right there.
What the fuck is that, man?
It's just good vibration shit.
Man, I
man.
heard that's bullshit.
You're
dude.
bullshit.
We'll find out. Let me find out your rocks. Do you rub them together like
Nah, I just like
Fury
rocks.
Styles?
I'm fascinated with them. Chris, can you mobile? Give me that big rainbow fluorite right there, that fat spear laying flat next to the knife. Yeah, that one. Look at this shit, man. Come on, dude.
No, I see what you do.
That's gorgeous.
That
No,
looks like
that's
a
no
phallic
perverted
symbol.
shit. It's just pretty. Can't
This
you
is nice,
appreciate
man.
that?
I like the energy of these rocks.
I'm
man.
telling you, man. The reason I'm so fascinated, I've talked about it before, is this was fucking dirt, people. This was dirt pressurized over millions of years, thousands of years. I don't really know the
crazy, huh?
science of it. And then it metamorphosized, I don't know if that's a real word, into this shit. And that's fascinating.
That's like you, man.
That's what I'm talking about. I
You
love
were-
butterflies change. This was dirt. That was dirt. It's all, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm fascinated with it. And then if you want to get into a hippie vibrational shit, it's supposed to do stuff. I don't remember what that was and what that one represents, because that's how I roll. I just like it. But, you know.
I do like the smooth rocks, my dude.
Well, back to talk about what you're talking about. When you talk about what you appreciate, whenever I have moments of true happiness and bliss, it's always when I'm thankful for what I got. Like, damn,
Yeah.
I'm making money at stand-up, and I don't have to work at Trader Joe's anymore. That's when I have like, oh, fuck, you're doing it. Like, this is what you always dreamed of, and it takes forever. And
You're going to be a big star, though, man. You kill hard.
Thank you, man.
You beat it up, man.
You kill hard, too.
Thank you, man.
You're funny. There's a reason
you,
you're on
man.
this podcast.
Hey, well,
You're
I'm
funny
glad.
as fuck, dude. We always see each other at Monday night at the
man.
Comedy Store potluck.
Craig gets up there, and I like the people that beat it up, man.
You got to.
Yeah.
What are those pussies dilly-dallying around? That's the Comedy Store. Fucking crush, bitch.
Beat it up, man. I don't
Crush.
understand.
What are you doing? I'm going to try a new idea. You got 3 minutes.
I know.
Murder, bitch.
I know. That's what I dealt with yesterday. I was like, oh, man, I'm going to try. I would never try anything brand new, but sometimes it's hard for me. So they grow up, right? The bits grow up. The hits, you don't want to only do the hits, right? Because it's like,
I agree.
Man. Yeah.
But you can do a new-esque.
That's what's hard for me.
Yeah.
That's where I was last night. It's like I'm not open micing at the.
Yeah.
I'm here to kill.
No, yeah.
These are the new guys that have been killing.
Yeah.
But it's still scary.
Yes.
When you're bringing up the new guys that are
because it's just something about that room, man. It's so good.
They've been crushing on the minor leagues.
Yeah.
And now it's time to bring them up to the Dodgers.
Yep.
It's like, all right, guys, I know you're good. This is not. You didn't just start playing.
And when they smash up there, you're like,
It's like,
oh.
yes.
And it's
yes,
almost
my
like a
son.
flex too. It's like the ego, but it's like because you see some of the same dudes doing the same bits over
that's
and
the
over.
point.
I have like a quick starter. I do the same, but that's just to win them over. It's a trick, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, oh yeah, you haven't seen this cousin's pussy shit. have you?"
I love that joke.
Oh, you only seen the grandma pussy, huh? I have so many jokes about my family's pussies. It's so weird.
I love your cousin's one though, man.
That's a good
How'd
one.
you get into stand up?
Just always a knucklehead, and it was kind of, as you know, in your blood and your DNA.
yeah.
And then I worked with this fool named Brian Granger, very funny guy. I think he got somebody pregnant and gave up, moved to North Carolina.
It happens.
Yeah, but he's very funny. I think he's still killing it out there, but he's like, hey, man, you're crazy. You got to come do open mics with me. And then I was like, all right, I will. And then like a year goes by. I was like, I will. And then I got arrested for the firecracker horse assaulting thing.
Okay.
And then I threw firecrackers at police. Have you seen that bit?
No.
Okay, that's an old hit.
Okay,
that's
great
I'll
hit.
bring it back out
Yeah,
at
okay.
the Comedy Store. And then, so after that, I was like, hey Brian, let's go do this. I need a new direction. And then did one open mic, got one laugh. The rest is history.
Damn. Where
I'm
were
getting
you?
addicted.
Where's your open mic?
Bliss Art House
shit.
Cafe.
On Vine.
Yeah.
Ah,
With Martine.
Vine and Fountain.
He's
Martine
selling-
is my dude,
He's
man.
selling Heinekens in the foam
Oh,
cups.
yeah,
I had
man.
about 6 of them before I went up because I was so nervous. I was like, hey, at the beginning, he's like, okay.
Then you had to go to the AA meeting after.
Yeah.
Martine is my dude, man. You went to Bliss. What night? Was that Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
funny, man.
It's
Bliss
that
is
OG
gone,
mic.
right?
Yeah, it's gone. It's been gone for at least 5 years.
I
A
used to
long
go to
time.
Bliss. That used to be part of my circuit and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started the haha.
I remember seeing Jamar Neighbors there.
Did you?
And Josh Adam Myers.
Yeah, man. Those guys came in after me, man. I remember seeing them start. I remember seeing him, Gerard Carmichael. I remember seeing all those guys as rookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's always crazy when you're doing comedy long enough where people come in, blow up, and go. And then people come in, blow up, and go.
It's crazy.
I know,
this game
man.
is insane.
It's painful sometimes.
Yeah.
'Cause you're like, damn. Because when you're good, you think that that's enough. And it's just not, man.
No, that's what people don't understand. It doesn't matter how fucking funny you are.
Yeah,
it's
man.
it's the business. It's
Yeah.
viral videos. It's did you book shit? It's do you have reps? Did they pick you? It's luck. Like
It's not luck. No.
No, it's luck.
strategy.
It's
strategy, man.
It's absolutely strategy. But there's some fools that pop in 2-4 years, and I'm not knocking them, but that's luck. They're talented and
believe
they
it.
have it, but a lot of people have it. A lot.
Carmichael popped in like 3 years. It felt like.
Well, he's a fucking genius.
Yeah, well, that doesn't count. I hate when people compare people to the genius. Michael Jordan. Hey, stop.
Yeah.
Don't talk about Michael. Talk about Scotty.
Yeah.
Talk about B.J. Armstrong.
I'm just saying there's so many different ways. It's just no rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
And there is luck. There is absolutely luck to this. It's
There's
like
some luck, man.
there's
but
people that get picked and you're like, him or her? But she's so much doper in every way, shape, and form. But the business pick them.
Yeah, but
They see dollar signs in them.
here's
And
what's funny though,
but
man.
that's fine. Good for them. But
But it was intentional though. Like I remember when I read this thing about Michael Jackson, and they were saying that after Off the Wall, right? I think he won 1 Grammy or some shit, and he was mad. He was like, "Fuck that!" And the next one, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna win 8 Grammys.
Thriller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like when I was a kid, I would have thought it was just the next album. No, he had the best producer in Quincy Jones. They deliberately set out to make the best album ever.
Yeah.
And they got all the great bass players, the great writers. They brought the all-star team in for that.
Yeah.
It wasn't just, all right, next album, what we gonna do? Kind of like horror. No, it was, this is what I'm setting out to do. And so when I look at you having a vision board, when I look at you knowing exactly what you want, and people could say, oh man, Craig is just hot because he with D'Elia. That's a hater. You're hot because you meant to be hot. You meant to be hot. This is not an accident, dude. And you're talented.
Well, thank you.
You put the talent with the thought.
I don't know how to take compliments, and so I just got all quiet. You know how
we
it
get quiet
goes.
then shit. So anyway, you started at Bliss, and then what happened?
Then I was a scared little bitch, so I went to improv for about 2-3 years.
Like Yes and Improv?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
At Second City, I went through that program. Not knocking improv. I'm just saying I was scared of stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
So I took a class at stand-up, and then I had one show, and I did extremely well, but it didn't matter. I was terrified, so I was like,
Who'd you take a class with?
Greg Dean.
Oh, man. I learned how to write a joke from Greg D.
Yeah.
Man,
And
I got that green book.
yeah.
Yeah, Jesselnick learned how to write a joke because of that green book.
Yeah. I didn't learn shit from him.
That's hilarious.
Because I was a stoner and I just didn't listen. Not because he's not a good teacher. I
Yeah.
just literally didn't absorb anything. I just needed to pay money to go to a class to
Forced you.
force me.
Yeah.
And also I knew nothing. So they taught you where open mics were,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then I had a showcase at the Comedy Store. I mean, a stand-up graduation showcase, not like a showcase.
Yeah.
And then I did well, dude. I got like 2 applaud breaks, and I still almost threw up before and after.
That's hilarious.
I was so terrified that I didn't touch a mic for like a fucking year.
I can't understand that.
I don't either. I get mad at myself, but I knew at least I was smart enough to know that. Okay, like you're so scared, but I wanted to be in the comedy universe. So I was like, go to Second City, because then it's group, it's safer.
You
If
still
you
stay
bump.
with comedy.
Yeah, so
love
and then I
comedy.
did the whole program there, and then I did UCB, and then I met Grant Lyon and Maddie Goff, and Grant Lyon basically said, "You guys stop being a little bitch and go do it," and I love him forever for that. And then Maddie Goff pointed me in the direction of this fool named Jerry Katzman. It was another teacher in a class, and that's where I actually learned and absorbed stuff. But I also almost got kicked out of his class because I was drinking and smoking during it.
Damn, drinking, smoking, straight West Coast.
Yeah, because he said no drugs in class, and then he was telling me stuff one day, and I was just,
Faded.
you know, and he's like, "Are you high?" I was like, "No, I can't lie for shit."
For luck.
And then it got awkward, and he's like, I think he kicked me out of class or said go outside.
What is this, 4th grade?
Well,
Step outside, young
no,
man.
that happened at Second City because I was high, and she's like, "You listening to me?" She's like, "Get out of the class." I was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta stop getting high."
That's hilarious, dude.
Fuck those. Anyways, now he helped me, and then I took. Anyways, after that, I got sober, and not cause of that, but
Like
then,
the program, real sober?
like real sober.
Oh, shit.
and then it's been on like Donkey Kong, baby.
Did sobriety change your life?
Absolutely, 100%. It improved. My life just literally started going like this the second I put down the bottle and the pipe. Onward and upward, baby. Vibrate higher. Fuck that negative bullshit.
Damn, man, you said the pipe.
Well, yeah. Well, I did hit the pookie a few times, but I was talking about weed mainly.
The pookie.
I hit all
City.
pipes. I don't discriminate.
Oh, shit. I fucks with pipes, son.
10 to
So
2, baby. Ow.
I hit the pookie. God damn. Craig.
You know,
It is what it is,
You
man.
gotta
What the
live
fuck I
life.
look like judging you, man?
Yeah,
I got
man.
my own shit.
I got a garden and crystals.
I love the garden, man. And then what happened, man? Then you started. So then you put the shit down, and then what happened?
I became a microphone fiend. I had to fill the void.
Because you're an addict.
I'm an addict, but
Yeah.
this is a much healthier than the
Yes.
pookie.
Yes.
It's an outlet. It's therapeutic. It's cathartic. It's a
Mm-hmm.
tangible, visceral, palpable energy. I use big words there, baby.
That was nice.
I've been reading.
See,
You could
now it makes
touch-
sense why you're so good, though.
You could touch the energy, just you
So
know.
honestly, this is what I'm getting from you. One of the reasons why you're so good, besides the fact that you're talent, is the way you approach your game, dude. You're an addict, and you harness your addiction here.
Yeah, to positive outlet.
Now that makes sense. No wonder, dude, because you get up there and beat it up. I mean, you guys obviously, if you're here, you probably have heard. But Craig is not playing. He don't fuck around. Craig is, you hear the laughter. Yeah.
I'm addicted to it.
But that's good though, man.
Yeah.
Like Michael Jordan, man, he's obsessed. Kobe, obsessed. These people aren't normal, man. They're
No.
obsessed. Jerry Seinfeld, obsessed.
Sometimes it's a bad obsession because I literally just did a show, my buddy Mark Hayes' show at the Laugh Factory last Wednesday, and I ripped it. I did. I had a good set, but you know when you could have made some moves
course.
to make that hit harder,
Yeah.
impossible applaud break there or this there or whatever. I made 2 or 3 mistakes, and I was living in my head like, oh fuck, and I was like, oh, I fucked up, and Mark's like, what are you mad? Like you just crushed. And I was like, oh man. I could have done better.
Yeah, of course.
I was literally living in my head. It like affected me, and then he literally like, "You're fucking mental, man." Like
That's what I had to do last night. I was mad about the set. So mad I had to listen to it on the way to the car, and I was like, all right, man, I guess it wasn't that bad.
yeah, it's crazy how you could be so upset at yourself, then you listen to the recording,
Yeah.
and you're like, "I crushed."
Yeah. I was
Like, what are
yeah.
you talking about?
Because the expectations are high, man.
Yeah.
It's like what I related to is home run derby for baseball fans. Like if you've ever hit a baseball?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so when you really hit it, you know that feeling
Yeah.
when it hits the bat. You know it's gone. It's the same with a joke, man. When you hit it right,
Yeah,
and when you hit it wrong, and it just it
it
goes
still
to the
could be a
wall.
base hit.
Yeah,
It could even be a double, but you're like,
but
it
we're
ain't
playing
no
home run
fucking
derby
home
here.
run.
Though. We're going home run derby. So
Yeah.
when you're trying to hit home runs, you want to hit 36 home runs. I don't know what the number is, and you don't hit it out. You know as soon as you hit it that it's not going out. You're like, fuck.
Yeah,
And that's what jokes are. When you got hits, and you got hits, and you know how to really get them out of there, and you don't. You're like, oh man,
You're like,
everybody's laughing, but you're just like, no, I know how to hit that joke.
yeah.
I know how to have a set where I have 50 laughs and have them all go deep out the park. And when I don't, when one of them hits the wall, you're just like, damn it.
You're like, hey, that was a punchline, motherfuckers.
It hit the wall, and everybody's like, yeah, but it went to the wall. You're like, all right, man, thanks. But I came up here to hit 50 home runs.
Yeah,
And so that's the frustration.
it's a good bad thing.
Yeah.
It's we need to take it easy on ourselves.
Exactly.
But
So-
you need to have it to become
But great.
better.
Jerry Rice, he never enjoyed a game.
No, did you watch that documentary about him and Wayne Gretzky? And
No, where is it?
oh, I was on an airplane. I don't remember, but it was. We could Google
There's 2
it.
things I got to look up. I got to look at the polyamory shit, and then I got to look up this Wayne Gretzky, Jerry Rice.
Yeah, that was a beautiful documentary.
2 Gs,
Pele.
man.
It was about the greats. It was about Wayne Gretzky, Jerry Rice, Pele, and maybe Jordan.
These guys are monsters.
And they said something about Jordan on his Hall of Fame speech.
Oh man,
Did you watch that shit?
asshole.
Dude, but they said that for him, that was like, it was anger, asshole,
Yeah.
whatever, naming fools.
Yeah.
But that's the anger and the fuel
Yeah.
that fired his ass up to be the greatest
Yeah.
NBA player to ever touch a basketball.
By the way, I like assholes. No,
Yeah,
you
okay.
can't even say no homo no more. But
Yeah.
fuck it.
Big
I like,
homo.
Yeah, no.
Big
Pro
homo.
I like assholes because I'm an asshole. By the way,
Yeah.
my dad's an asshole, and one of my sons is an asshole. So like being an asshole is. I like asshole. Do you know what an asshole is? Asshole is a person that does what the fuck they want to do.
A good asshole, though, because there's bad assholes and there's good assholes.
Either way, because here's what it is, man. Everybody wants to control you, manipulate you, right? So if I say, hey, Craig, man, let's go walk to the Laugh Factory and you don't want to go, you're an asshole. And it's not fair. You should be able to be like, no, that doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
Man, I went to Craig's house. I did his podcast. All I asked was, could you walk with me to Laugh Factory? He said, no, man, he's a dick. No, he's not.
He just doesn't want to walk to the Laugh Factory.
You're a dick. You're a dick because you won't allow Craig to say no.
Yeah.
So I like assholes because they have the courage to be like, nah, that don't work for me.
Yeah. I do appreciate that. I'm learning how to say no more in
just
life
like,
because
nah.
it's just like, no, I don't have time for that.
I don't want to do that.
Hey, you want to go to this after the
sure,
show?
of
Like,
course.
no.
No, don't.
No, I don't. What are you going to do? Not be with you.
That's what I mean. I love the assholes.
That's
Assholes.
it.
are
And
just
you're
like-
going to think I'm an asshole. It's really, I don't want to.
But it's to embrace the asshole and be like, yeah, I guess I am, dude.
Yeah.
I guess I am. Because you know what? Nah. Don't want to.
Yeah,
Nah.
what did he say during his speech? He basically said, like, fuck the high school coach, and he named his first and last name that didn't pick me.
He didn't say fuck the high school coach. He just put him on blast.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was just like,
okay, he didn't literally say fuck, but he's like, this is for you.
yeah. And then, Sam Bowie, you got picked over me.
Yeah.
How'd that work out for y'all? Like, hell yeah. Isaiah Thomas, you froze
Where
me
you
out.
at now, Sam?
Yeah.
You got a $500 million shoe deal?
No.
No, you're wearing my shoes, aren't you, bitch?
And the irony is Sam Bowie played in Portland where Michael Jordan works for Nike or worked with Nike, which is in Portland. And, Michael Jordan ended up wearing red and black Air Jordans where people walk around Portland with red and black Air Jordans with their red and black Portland jerseys. And
Yeah.
They could have been Jordan.
Yeah.
How'd that work out for you?
I do. It is fuel. Like, because when people get picked over you to get past
Yeah.
and stuff, and it's not knocking them or their skill set.
Yeah.
Most of those guys are all my friends, and I love them, and I'm happy for them. But it's more so like, okay, now I have to level up.
Yeah.
Now I have to book a fucking movie. Now, you know what I mean? It's fuel. It's fire for under that ass.
Yeah.
It's not hate.
No.
It's just like, okay, what do I have to do next? Like you said, Michael Jackson. Okay, all right, Quincy, bring in this.
Yeah. Bring in Thunder Thumbs on the bass and Rod Templeton on the writing.
Jocko.
Yeah. Get put together the super team. We're about to go
let's
fuck shit up.
I'm coming back hard.
Yeah. And that only comes from rejection, which, our bitch ass kids aren't getting because they don't, everybody wins. We're just talking about today on my podcast how this guy said that a coach was fined because they scored 36 points and you only can beat the team by 31. So they fined a Little League Little League football coach, whatever it's called, Pop One or whatever, $500, man.
They fined him?
Yeah, because he beat the team 36 to nothing.
What? I got no words. That's too short to say you're gonna raise a bitch.
Yeah, man.
They're raising little bitches.
Yeah, dog.
Little bitches fucking win. There's winners and losers.
Yeah, my boy
That's
said.
life.
My boy said on the podcast today. He said he was coaching and he was getting his ass beat. His son's team was losing, and they turned the score off to not hurt the kids' feelings. And and my boy who was losing was like, turn that shit back on.
You lose. Sometimes
Let them
you lose.
see their ass whooping.
Yeah.
You need to feel that.
Yeah.
You need to feel that ass whooping so you'll go out
And play harder.
and call Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
And get Rod and get Thunder Thumbs and get the team together.
This is a fucking soft ass pussy.
Call the
ass
homies
world.
up, man.
Let's get them.
Let's go ride on their ass.
I'll get my ghetto cousins to fucking
Let's go get these motherfuckers.
thump them real quick.
And man, you need that though, dude.
You do, man. Everybody needs to get knocked out.
Yeah, man. You need to hear the truth, dog. You need to hear, like, right now, I'm having to embrace being broke. It's hard to embrace because I've made a lot of money in this show business, man. But, like, fuck that. I don't have it now.
Yeah.
And that is your value as a man. And don't you lie to yourself and act like it's not. If you're broke as a man, you're equivalent of an ugly woman. Your
Nobody's
value-
buying your shit.
Your value is your dough. Don't believe that it's any other thing. If you don't have money, you ain't shit as a man. Get your money right. And this is from a motherfucker that's damn near overdrawn every day this year. This fucking year's been rough. But fuck that shit. I'm embracing broke right now.
I've been cash advance, paycheck to paycheck. It's no way to live. I was that way for 2 years. Ugh.
But that lit the fire into your ass.
Yeah.
And if you would have turned the fucking scoreboard off and be like, I'm not broke. Yes, you are, bitch. Say it right now. Say it with me. I am broke. I am broke as fuck. And it's nothing worse than a broke man. Women get to be broke. Motherfuckers is looking to give them a full ride scholarship, man. But if you're a man and your girl pays your fucking bills, she'll do it temporarily. But no woman wants that as her permanent assignment.
And also, too, if you're a man that is okay with it, there's something like
It's vaginal, dog.
It's character defect or something.
bro.
Because I've dated a millionaire girl and she paid for everything, and I was fine with it, but like I couldn't marry her and have that because like it's in. I was like, no, I want to provide. I want to buy you a house.
I
want to buy you the purse. I don't want you to buy my belt. You know,
That's some bitch ass shit. You might as well bend the fuck over, dude.
Yeah.
And let her strap it on, homie. It only
Yeah.
hurt a lot.
She did with that rock right there.
Yeah, man. There you go, Craig. Since you want to, motherfucker. Oh, shit. Turn it, get down.
Yeah, because it's something. I don't know. Just it's primordial. It's like I didn't like it, and we didn't work out because she was crazy as fuck. What a shocker.
Wait a minute. So is the next one going to be crazy? Because, newsflash, the next one's going to be crazy too. Not saying this one.
I've only dated crazy women.
Well, that's what you're attracted to.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to understand that that's just your cross to bear. You better just either that or you're going to be
They're
bored.
getting a little less crazy.
Well, good.
A little bit
'cause
more sweet crazy and less vindictive crazy.
I love when I see a happy couple because I'm thinking that he has no idea he's going to hate that bitch. In 5 years, you're going to hate her so bad. She's going to hurt you. Not because she cheats or she throws things on your face. She's going to expect you to be what you're not and look at you with disdain. And it's going to hurt so fucking bad, Chris. She's going to go from looking at you like a hero to like, ugh. Ugh. And that's what...
He used to get the door for me.
Dude, when your woman doesn't like you, that's the worst.
Don't touch me, baby.
Because when a woman is sprung, there's nothing happier than a sprung woman.
Yeah, it's
but
so
when
good.
that wears off, it's just like, oh, what did I do? She's found out.
She found out that I suck.
Shit, get me out of here. She knows. And she's been known. I gotta go. I can't just stay here and have you hating me.
It is truly a beautiful feeling when a woman
God,
is just in love with you.
There's nothing
It
better.
feels so good. You're
Craig,
like, wow, she rubbed my back.
That's why guys get married, by the way.
Yeah.
Because of that feeling.
Yeah.
Ladies, if you want to circumvent the marriage, you got to get him while he's sprung.
Yeah.
Because that old, we've been together 9 years, and good luck with that shit.
Yeah.
You're not sprung anymore. Your power is your love. That is a woman's greatest gift is her love. Little girls, 4-year-old girls, they have an I in their name. They're dotting their I's at the age of 4 with hearts already. Women, their love is their gift.
Yeah.
Our gift is these motherfuckers right here, our earning ability.
I work on my hands.
Hilarious. I mean, I'm just saying, like, our man shit is our gift.
Tools, it's
Our-
work, it's
Our ability to lift that shit from the high shelf, that's our gift. Their gift is their heart. Our gift is our providing and our masculinity. And when that fucking love leaves,
it's over.
When you stop fucking,
Nothing lasts forever
nothing does, man.
except for that rock right there.
Yeah, man. That's why they like that diamond. As Janet Jackson said, when you go, they'll stay with you until the end. Actually, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis probably said that because they wrote this shit. I think they wrote that. Diamond's our girl's best friend. We just took it to a weird place, Craig. What's going on in your eyes, dog?
I was trying to understand what we were just talking about.
About Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis or the love shit?
All of it.
That's why your teacher was like, what the fuck happened to Craig? He's not high, he just zones.
Checked out.
He just zones sometimes. It's not the drugs. It's Craig.
When I was opening for Chris, he was talking to me. And he's like, bro, are you hearing any of the fucking words coming out of my mouth?
How'd you guys meet, you and D'Elia?
Michael Lenoci introduced me to him. And I say this on stage, but it's true. The first interaction I ever had with Chris, he goes, hey, man, you got any gum? And I go, no, but I got bad breath. And then he goes, you're weird, man. And I was like, all right. And that was it. That was the first at the Improv. And then now he lets me open for him. So I always say that on stage. I was like, God bless.
How did that conversation come up about you opening?
I think Mike planted the seed in his ear. He's like, nah, this kid's funny. Because they had like a local host. And it was like a stranger. And
Is Mike a comic?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he a headliner or an opener?
He's trying to be a headliner.
Okay. How come he didn't want to open?
He was. He's featured.
Okay.
He was host, you know.
Got you.
So he was featuring, it was Irvine Improv. And then the last time they did it, they had a local host. And it's not like they didn't like the kid, but it was like, let's hook up a homie.
Yeah,
like, why
please.
have a stranger
It
in
just
the green
doesn't-
room?
It fucks
So-
the vibe up.
Yeah, so the next time he's like, dude, bring this kid. He's fucking great. And then he did. And I don't think Chris had ever seen me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ripped it, and the rest is history.
How many minutes do you do when you're out with him?
Hosting, just like 10 to 12.
That's perfect.
Featuring 20, 25.
So the other guy, Lenoci, doesn't feature all the time?
About 80, 90% of the time.
He does.
But when he doesn't, I do.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to open for Cheryl Underwood. She's on the Talk, Def Jam legend and shit.
Yeah.
And man, when I started opening for her, man, I started at 3 minutes, dude.
3?
3.
3?
And they was 3 too long. Because I was up there eating a shit sandwich, extra cheese, hold the mayo. Nigga, I was getting my ass handed.
Why?
My material just wasn't. I had some LA shit when I did the hood rooms, but I wasn't ready for Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready for Memphis. You know, it's just a different confidence and a different style. Like, I like jokes, and you got to be really confident standing in the pocket with your jokes. You know, I had to develop an act for Cheryl's crowd, which I still have the muscles that I got from touring with Cheryl for about 3 years.
That's awesome.
And it was like, God damn. I mean, I was bombing. And she stuck with me. She was like, you'll be all right. And by the end of the tour,
she saw the light.
man, and I think maybe she just wanted to talk about her boyfriend too at the time. Like, that was my end. We used to talk about her dude because I was like her dude. And she would be like, so why does he blah, blah, blah. All right. And I wouldn't dirty mac him, which in the black community, that means you talk shit about a woman's man. But I'd be like, let me help you out. All he means is X blah 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 blah. You're good.
Yeah.
Do this, do that. He'll be fine. So I was coaching up.
That's so funny.
I got to open from our relationship talks.
It's true though. Guys need help understanding women, and women need help understanding guys.
And he was a dude just like me. And that was the thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah, I know what he's doing.
You're like, nah, he's just
He's good.
he's just not ready yet.
But as a man, I never dirty mac. I would not break the man code.
Yeah.
Even if I saw some shit that I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
that looks malignant.
Yeah.
I wouldn't lie to her, but I would be like, I would look at the bright side of it.
Yeah.
Or I wouldn't focus on the negative, because what I wasn't gonna do is sit up there and shit on this dude.
It is weird, the man code, because there's many of times where I just wanted to tell a girl, like, you should just run as far away as you can.
Any
But
girl that
you
ever fucks with
can't.
me.
You can't. You're just
Yeah.
like, he's just going through a rough time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he's a monster. Get out of there, girl. But you
Yeah.
can't do that. Otherwise, you're a backstabbing piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm not usually a monster. I'm usually just what I want. We don't want the same thing, and I usually just bend until I don't want to bend anymore, and then I'm just mad.
Yeah.
Man, I try not to attack. I just want to be left the fuck alone. Here's what I want. I want to do what I want to do, and you do what you want to do. I don't like controlling people. Just like, that's why I'm not making a big deal of your fucking cat, dude. This is your goddamn house. Thank you for letting me be in your house.
Thank you for
I
doing
will
my
be fine.
podcast.
Yeah, thank you for having me, man. I appreciate you. And I will be fine. I don't like saying, man, I don't like imposing on people. I don't like trying to make people do things they don't want to do. How about this?
Yep.
In a perfect relationship, this is what it is. I do what the fuck I want to do. This is why. The perfect relationship to me is a guy and his buddies, right? You do what the fuck you want to do. I do what the fuck I want to do.
And we don't have to say goodbye.
Never. Hey, Craig, why didn't you say bye?
You
Eat
didn't
a
say
dick,
bye
homie.
to me last night.
Exactly.
Who fucking
Who
cares?
cares, dog? Who gives a fuck? Hey, man, I haven't talked to Craig in 2 weeks. All right, I'll see him soon.
You drove me there. There's fucking Uber, bro. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I ain't your Lyft.
It's perfect, man.
Yeah.
The way guys
It's
relate.
true. And whenever there's a guy that says something like that, I immediately go, "Oh, I hate. I don't hate you,
if he
but like
says
we
some
will
bitch-ass
never be
shit?
friends." Yeah.
Oh, hell
Like
no.
you didn't say hi to me at that open mic. Like, okay,
Oh, really?
I will never be close to you
Yeah,
ever because you
you're
are not
strange.
a man I understand.
I don't do it.
I swear to God.
And so to me, the perfect relationship, like I'm not, that would be like if you and I are best friends and I'm like, hey man, you're spending a lot of time with Chris, dude. Not Chris D'Elia, but this Chris.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a fuck, dude?
He's my producer, man.
Yeah.
He rubs my back.
But I thought he was your producer, but I heard he spent the night last week. Like, who gives a fuck? Yeah, he spent the night, he was drunk. Why are we having this conversation?
Why is this conversation even exist?
Who gives a fuck?
I wanted to clarify something too because I said monster and you said I'm not a monster because there are monsters, but
Yeah.
then there are dudes that we never wanted to be in this to begin with.
What, man, you speaking the gospel now.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we just like you,
Yes.
and being around you sometimes, and then you want other stuff.
Boom.
We never agreed to that. We never said we wanted that. You just wanted out
asshole.
of us.
Yep.
And now I want to go barebacking on the weekend.
Hey, why
And
not?
I'm an asshole. I'm just kidding, but you know,
I'm not kidding though. I'm really not kidding. That's
I'm
exactly
not
what I'm
either.
saying. Hilarious. That's what I'm saying. It's like, all right, so
It's
I
like we
enjoy.
didn't sign up for that.
No, I enjoy my time with you, right? I see you every Saturday. We have sex every time I see you. It's great, right? Now you want to take over my Sundays too now. It's like, okay, you can have Sunday. And then you want my Tuesday. And then my Monday. And then now it's like, well, I used to fuck this other girl on Thursdays. I can't fuck her no more. I can only fuck you.
Yeah.
And that sucks. I don't know a guy who really just wants to have sex with one woman, but okay. And so now, because I love you, I'm only fucking you. And now you don't want to have sex. And now I can't have sex with these other women. I got to just wait for you to be in the mood? That's whack. And that's half of fucking America. Just every dude just waiting for his girl to finally be in the mood. When before she took over his life, he had a nice little squad. He could do whatever the fuck he wanted.
I felt like we absolutely dropped a lot of truth on this podcast today, and there absolutely will be a lot of angry women.
Why? What is to be angry about? I can see if I was like, hey, you bitches, you smell like shit, you stanky hoe bitch. Be angry for that. But me just saying that, hey man, this is what I wanted. It's because they're afraid. If they're mad, if you're mad right now, you're afraid that your guy is like me. That's what it is.
Hey, and guess what? There's about 90% chance he is. Because
Especially-
we're all the same.
Not all of us. Some guys are mild, dude.
That's the 10%.
Yeah, so go get a mild guy.
Yeah, get a mild guy.
That's
Don't
my
get
thing.
Don't get a cocksman.
It's like, dude, there's some good dudes out there that you won't fuck with. You're too
But
busy
the
trying
thing
to change this other guy.
The thing I want to get out, like, you could be a good dude and still like to fuck around.
That's my point.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I didn't, you know what I mean? Like,
I hate the morals that are attached to he's good or bad because he likes to have sex with other women. No, he likes to have sex with other women because he likes to have sex with other women. And you want him, you're the asshole because you're trying to stop him from doing something you love to do.
Yeah.
Or better yet, I'm in high school, right? I'm with this girl. I have sex with her best friend. So what does she do to me? She goes and fucks my best friend just to hurt me. I didn't fuck her best friend to hurt her. I always wanted to fuck her best friend. And I finally got the chance. God is good. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
finally got
yeah.
blessed with that ass. And I made it happen. You did what you did this girl picked, she went down to my list of friends and she was like, I'm going to fuck all of them because you hurt me. And
you know what that means?
What?
It was a good time to be your friend.
You ain't lying. Man, my boys were like, hey, dog, nothing personal,
thanks,
but
Kyle.
your girl's mad at you.
That was off the hook.
Hey, man. Some of them got babies now because of
Oh,
that.
bad time
Good
to
luck
be
with
your
that.
friend. Bad time to be your friend.
Good luck with that.
Oh.
Fuck it, man.
see.
I don't even know where we are.
Oh, we did an hour. Okay.
did an hour,
Now
man.
the good stuff. Hey man, let me get a good old embarrassing shitting of the pants.
Shitting of
story.
the pants?
Yeah.
All right, do that again. Let me
Dookie
not
booty.
step on it.
Okay. I didn't step on what? That's it. Just give me the poop, man.
All right. Give me the poop. Give me the poop.
What
I'm a
did you-
bad
yeah.
man.
Give me the loop. Give me the loop.
I have one, dude. 9th grade, dude. Summer school, Kolb Junior High School. So I went to Frisbee. I'm from Rialto, California. We had 3 junior highs at the time. Frisbee, Kolb, and Rialto. I'm at Frisbee. This particular summer school's at Kolb. I live near Frisbee. That means it's far as fuck. So the summer school would rotate like the baseball all-star game, right? So this year, summer school's far. You got to walk, all right? There's no fucking, I'm not Ubering. My mom's not dropping me off. Fucking walk, kid.
Yeah.
You're not getting kidnapped. Fucking walk. Stop being a bitch. So I walked, and that shit was far. Like, if I went on my phone and told you how far, it's at least 2, maybe 3 miles. It's far.
Yeah.
I fucking walked. But I had the bubble guts on the way home, my dude. And I was like, oh. And I got lost. And I was like, oh, God. Yeah. Yeah. Shit my shorts, dude. Pairs was stupid. I should have threw them motherfuckers away.
Shorts.
Oh, I had on shorts. dog.
Boxers or briefs?
No. So I had on shorts because it's summer school.
Yeah.
I had on probably briefs.
Okay, so held it a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, definitely held it all.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
good. There's nothing worse than going down your leg on the walk home.
No shit down. I think I got a little shit down the leg. But Bears was fucking stupid, Craig. My dumb ass loved the shorts so bad. I don't know why I didn't just wash them or clean them. I crumbled them up and hid them.
Why?
Embarrassed, dude. I shit my pants as a fucking 14, 15-year-old.
Oh man, that shit is normal in my house. I'll be like, Mom, I shit my pants again. Okay, bring them here, honey. I got the shout out.
Your mom Mexican?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's Mexican moms are
She
the
be
shit.
shitting her
dude.
pants. She's the one who taught me. She gave me up.
Was she on a Kiki, the tequila?
No, she's just on too much sweets.
Okay, shit. All right. What does sweets make you shit?
I don't know.
All right, fuck
It's
it.
not a healthy woman.
I mean, no diss to the black moms. I'm just saying the Mexican dynamic is different. You know what I mean? So anyway.
Just a lot of beans and,
I love beans.
use lard in the cooking and fried foods.
Yeah.
Mexican bread and some, hot chilies make it squirt out your asshole sometimes.
Yeah.
You know?
So I did that, and one day, shouts out to my mom, she just washed them one day, and I noticed them clean. I was like,
oh, poor mom. But was it too late?
I think it was too late.
It was too late. You got to do that the minute.
I know, but I was embarrassed. Like,
That just hose them
I'm
off.
embarrassed
Just
now.
hose it. Yeah. Well,
If
I'm glad.
in
Don't worry-
hindsight, I
don't
would've
worry,
went to
they
the
only
backyard.
have 60,000 followers that
That's
are
a lot
watching
of
this
people.
thing.
What's up, followers? I would have, in hindsight, I would have went outside in the backyard, take off my shorts, sprayed them down.
Yeah.
And then, shouted them out. And then, hand washed them, as nasty as that sound.
It always gets out. See, I would watch them immediately or make amends and be like, I ain't worth it, and just throw it away.
That's what I wish I would have done with these shorts.
There's no crumpling up and saving it for a later day,
when
sir.
you're a bitch ass motherfucker trying to hide from the truth, which I was, I try to shove it down under the fucking rug, man.
I'm glad that I have always been the this is it.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get a fucking scholar out of me, girl, or whatever. This is it. You want it or you don't. I got nothing else.
Hey man, when you gonna take your viewers and listeners, especially viewers, on a tour of the plants and shit, man?
I do on my Insta story.
All right.
He angles the camera. He got cats shooting out a snot rocket last week.
Okay. Just wondering, dude.
Yeah, they get it on the Insta story. They see me do one arm pull ups with the story.
Yeah, right. Are you really?
No,
I'm about to say, man, that shit's hard.
I might be able to do a half of one.
It's hilarious, man.
Probably not.
You
I've
do
never
you
tried.
do have a Bill and Ted vibe, man. I'm sure you've heard that before.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I love it. I've grew up watching Cheech and Chong. Mitch Hedberg was one of my favorites.
Funny dude, man.
Uh,
Funny as fuck. Damn,
And-
Mitch Hedberg.
yeah, he was on that heroin, cocaine.
Ooh wee.
Took him out, man. Don't do it. John Belushi. He's on the same shit. Richard. River Phoenix.
Rivers
Richard
and
Pryor.
shit? Yeah.
Greatest to ever do it right there. I got him
strong.
doubled up. I got him on both sides. I got him on vinyl. I actually bought 2 copies of that record so I could have one for art and one for my record
I like
collection.
that, man.
Dude, I have his complete
Collection.
collection. Well, my mom and dad loved him, so I got him very early on. And I didn't even know what I was laughing at as a kid. But then I watched all his movies, See No Evil, Hear No Evil,
Yeah, I remember that shit.
and
That was Gene Hackman.
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder. When
They
he
did
was just
2 or 3 movies together.
when they were in some place that smelled bad. And he's like, I thought you let one go
So good.
because he couldn't see, and he was like, oh wow, you didn't even say anything. You're so kind.
And then he's just the man, dude. He's the greatest to ever do it, in my opinion. He's the Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan of comedy, man. Definitely.
Richard
you know
Pryor.
what's dope about Richard Pryor, man, is he not only because I'm just getting into Bill Cosby storytelling, because I never was into it, but I was just like, let me, because I noticed I'm starting to tell more stories. So even after Bill Cosby got in trouble, I was like, fuck it, I'm downloading this shit, and I'm learning from him. But Richard Pryor, one of his best stories, man, he does this fucking prison play, man. I don't know if you remember this bit where he called it a sonnet play, where he's in Kentucky, some prison, and from the stage, he paints a picture of being in jail in the 40s or whatever, and this production comes on to do a play. He does the warden, he does the introduction, he does the whole play, then he wraps up the joke. And I'm just like, this dude Richard Pryor, to me that was the one where I'm like, God damn. So you tell me you got your storytelling down. He has his his political shit down. He does his observational. That dude's a monster, man.
So he did a play?
He did in his stand-up set. I think the joke is called Sonnet Play. I can find it for you.
Was it the one about him talking about going to Arizona State Prison with Gene Wilder?
No.
And then Gene's talking to all the prisoners. He's like, hey, like they're nice guys. He's like, get away from them. He's like, and the whole punchline, he's like, what are they gonna do to us? Gene Wilder says that to Richard, and he goes, fuck us.
So the bit is called Prison Play,
Okay.
and it's on Richard Pryor's anthology.
Okay.
It's track 2.
Okay.
And it's between Super Nigger and Nigger with the Seizure, by the way. So I'm not going to make you
Okay.
read that.
I do know those tracks.
Yeah, so it's called Prison Play, and it's so underrated. Nobody talks about it. It's not one of the legendary bits,
Yeah.
but
I'll
shit,
check
after
it
this,
out.
I can let you hear it.
What my favorite bit is Freebase.
Oh, man, it's
Oh,
classic.
my
These
God.
are classics. That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my God! When he put that, my friends that know me best know I like to have a little milk and cookies, and I had that non-fat white people milk, and I dipped the cookie in the milk. Bam! Oh my God, dude! And the Jim Brown bit.
that's what I'm saying.
What
There's
you
all
gonna
these-
do, Rich?
All these legendary Richard Pryor bits.
I like the Mafia one too. If you don't know Richard Pryor, please. I know I'm not. I can't even do the bits, but the Mafia bit when he goes, when he didn't get paid by the Mafia after performing at their club, he kicks in the door. He's like, "Where's my money?" And they go, "This fucking guy, he has a gun," and he makes fun. Oh, it's so good.
I've only heard that once or twice because I don't have all his shit. Let me see what I have from him. Yeah, man. I one day, just recently, man, I just started stacking up my old comedy fucking albums.
I used to always go to sleep to a Richard Pryor album, and at the end of it, okay,
So I have 4.
that's good. That's good.
Decent.
At the end of it, he does an interview, and he talks about, it's a Q&A, and he talks about let go, let God, meaning that he would just go up there with nothing and just free flow.
I love that.
And he said, this is one of the greatest. He's like, he was so scared of that, and even though he would do it, he would just do it for about 5 minutes, but then he would go back to his bit because it's safe. And he was saying he's trying to practice on more and more of being that just that. That's what he called it. Let go, let God, just free flow. And he also talked about being sober because he was so drunk and on coke for many years. Coke not the whole time, but drinking 25 years, and he got sober towards the end. And he said he felt like a baby. Like he felt like he's experienced everything new for the first time because he had just been intoxicated his whole goddamn life. It's good.
That's deep. It made me think about my favorite, my perfect showing. So this is my perfect show, man. Like I like to have my bits. I write down my set list of. I look at being a comedian like being a DJ, right? I got my crates. I got my albums in my crates, right? And I look at the crowd and I was like, oh, they'll probably like this one.
Yeah.
They like, oh, they don't like this shit. That's all right. I'm gonna give them this one.
Yeah.
And so in my perfect world, I like to go out there and freestyle first. Sometimes I even write on my notebook freestyle first, and I'll throw all the bits in the air. And while I'm talking to somebody, they'll lead me to a bit or not. Like I can freestyle as long as I need to. And then they lead me to a bit. I'm like, okay, we'll do this one. And then we'll do that one, and then I'm like, okay, and maybe that'll lead me to another bit, or maybe I'll go back to them. And that's what I loved about Patrice O'Neal when he did Elephant in the Room. It looked like he was freestyling, on his special. He's talking to the audience. He's literally, talking to this girl about how long does he think, they'll wait before they go find her when she got kidnapped. I mean, he's literally like, I don't know if he had a set list or if he let them guide him, but that's why Patrice is one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's also one of the greats. That guy had one of the best out of a million of the best bits, but the one where he's talking about what we were talking about earlier, man's fatal flaw.
Yeah.
The weakness of man. Mm-hmm. He'll be like, there'll be a married couple, and the wife will have an opportunity to cheat on the husband with someone like Brad Pitt or some shit.
It's hilarious.
And like she's always wanted to do it. He's the most handsome man on the planet, but she has a family. She's like, no, I won't do it. And he's like, but then a guy will walk by a girl passed out behind a dumpster.
I love that shit.
And just look at her and be like, she's so cute with all that trash, And like, that's the difference.
I love it.
A woman won't do it with one of the most handsome men on the planet, and a guy will fuck a dumpster girl. That sounds bad, but it's
which is why I always felt like it's unfair for us to be graded the same.
Yeah. Like
my wife used to always say, like, I don't cheat on you, or she would say, it's not fair, I don't do that. And I'm like, dude, you've gone 5 years without sex. I haven't gone 5 days in my life since the first time I've had sex. So what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, you're not me. You have your own thing. Like, your thing is maybe eating too much. That's your vice. My vice is I need to have intercourse and I need variety. And I never understood in my mind, literally was like, no, I don't. You do what you want to do. I'll do what I want to do. And can't we just love each other? And I never, but in her mind, she was just like, oh my God, you don't really love me. I'm like, are you kidding me? Of course I do. And she would say, like, if you really love me, you would blank. I'm like, yeah, you don't get to tell me what I would do if I really loved you.
Yeah.
Just like I can't tell you, because that's manipulation. Hey, Craig, if you really like me, dog, you'll go make me some motherfucking fried chicken and red beans and rice in that kitchen. You're like, what? Shut up.
You're like, I have one hot plate. That is not possible.
But if you really love me, man, if you really value me as a guest,
you go buy another hot plate.
Yeah, no, that's not fair. You can't tell people what they would do if they really loved you, but you can let them know how you prefer to be loved.
Yep. About 90% of the women on this planet won't hear that.
No. 98% of them won't hear
98.
that. There's just a few, and it's up to us if we want to do it.
So you're telling me there's 2%?
What's funny is, man, there are women, I've met women that understand and they'll work with you and they're a little less delusional. And it's up to us if we want to mess with them or if we want to keep on being just as delusional and trying to work with this girl that we prefer, even though we know she's not a fit. But we going to do it because we're just as delusional.
Yep. Just two delusional peas in the pie, rubbing each other's booties.
You know what I mean? It's like, well, you've gotten off of drugs and alcohol. I can't imagine that because it's that middle passage, man. Like when Harriet Tubman was freeing the slaves, and there were slaves that wanted to go back, and she had to pull the strap out. Like, if you go back, you're gonna fuck up the whole mission.
Yeah.
But I get that feeling of like wanting to go back because it's cold, man. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You leave your girl and just like, I'm not putting up with this shit no more. You don't this, you don't this, you don't love me the way I want to be loved. And then 3 weeks later, you're like, shit, where is she?
You're like, I like
take it.
love.
Yeah,
I
I'll
like
take it.
love. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. Fuck it. I'm sorry for asking you to love me the way I want to be loved.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Because women are the best. It's like a home. It's a rock. It's
that warmth.
It's
the love, and I was saying,
it's snuggle. It's love. It's
their
all
love
that shit.
is their gift.
Yep.
It is their secret weapon. It's their leg drop from Hulk Hogan.
I'm a motherfucking snuggler too, dog. I fucking love that shit.
That's why you got a cat, my dude.
Yeah, I snuggle him. We're gay.
No homo.
Big homo. Hashtag big homo.
Big homo.
Big homo. You know. Yeah. Okay.
How do you wrap this shit?
I don't know. I think that's it right there. I think we did a good job. You were a fantastic guest.
Thank you, my
Everybody, this is Kyle Erby. He's very goddamn funny. Check him out. I'll tag you in all this. It comes out next week.
All right.
And he's funny as fuck, man. Go to his shows. Go to his podcast. Check him out. You've been listening to this community service. He shit his pants. He's the real one. He crumpled them up. That's weird.
Bitch ass.
Yeah, I'll give you a nice little rock. We'll get you a rock on your way out.
Good looking, man. A parting gift.
And then that's it, man. Thank you for liking and subscribing to community service. Our guest today was Kyle Erby. Check him out. And that is it. Have a good evening. Don't do drugs, kids.